What are things you should look out for when you're deploying an AI solution with support and success? This is something which is very close to our hearts because we work on this problem every single day. When we initially speak with customers, we talk to them about what use cases they can solve, and then they get contracted with us, they start working with our product. And there's some counterintuitive things that we have found that people most often don't realize. And the first one I would like to talk about is not having a baseline. Any solution that you're going to deploy, if you don't have a way to measure what you're doing, you don't know if you did a great job, if you did an excellent job, if you did a poor job. You have no idea. What is a baseline? In the case of an AI Q&A solution, we recommend our customers to identify the top 20 to 50 questions in their support flow. You can find that in a CRM product, you can find that in FAQs, etc. And a good test is to, once you have set up your AI solution, to run the AI product on all of these 20, 30, 40, 50 questions, and you see what's happening. Ideally, you want to have a good mixture of questions from different types of scenarios, which is product related, feature related, access related, and so on. And once you run these questions, you see some have good answers, some have bad answers, some don't have answers. And then that you're missing a data source, you're missing a style, you're missing a structure, and so on. And that's something you can work on. But if you do not have a baseline, which is a good set of questions that you want to test against, you don't know how well your AI is doing. And something we realized after doing it wrong a couple of times was always insist that the customer should identify a set of questions. So as soon as our setup is done, which is within a couple of days, we ask them to test it against that baseline. Then they have a good idea of where the initial baseline was. And if you make progress, which is if you add more data, if we refine ingestion and so on, they're able to measure it against how we were on, say, week 1, how we were doing on week 2, week 3, week 4, and so on. So a baseline of 30 to 50 questions is essential for you to be able to measure how an AI solution is doing. So next time you implement an AI solution, start off with a baseline. In the case of support, these would be customer questions. In other use cases, you may have others, but baselines are critical.